welcome to Code Crush Coding. In the previous video we have learnt about HTML classes. Now we will learn about HTML ID. So the ID attribute is used to specify unique ID for an HTML element. So it is exactly opposite of classes. The classes where we can use classes with different multiple HTML elements, but ID should be used for a specific unique ID for an HTML element. The value of the ID attribute must be unique with the HTML document. So in a particular HTML file, the ID attribute should be used only with one tag. The syntax for ID is write a hash character. So in classes we were using the dot character. Here we need to use the hash character and then followed by an ID name. Then we need to define the attributes or CSS properties within curly braces. So let's check in our code how we can declare and make use of this HTML ID. So this is the one HTML file we have. So let me provide title ID demo, and inside body let's say we have tags. So let's say h1 tag, it says unique text, unique text in file, and here we have different tags below that. Let's say h1 tag, let's say text1, and one paragraph tag, my paragraph. If we try to save it and run on browser, so this is the output for this file we are getting here. So this is the first heading, this is the another heading, and paragraph we are getting here. So what we will do, we need to make use of ID. So ID tag is also defined inside this style tag. So here we need to provide style tag. Inside this style content you need to provide hash character and then name of your ID. Let's say name of ID is my ID, and then you need to open and close the curly braces and need to provide the attributes here. Let's say now color, we will provide white. If you have more than one attributes, then you need to separate them by using the semicolon. Color white. Let's say text align to center, and provide the background color. Background color, let's say orange. So these are the three properties we have used for this ID, and if any tag wants to use this, we need to provide the my ID. So this is the unique, let's say this is the unique tag in our file. So we can provide the ID attribute here, ID, and the name of ID. So name of ID in this case is my ID. So if I try to save it and open in browser now, so see this unique text in file, all the three properties of ID are getting assigned to this h1 tag. So the color is white for the text align is also at the center, and the background color is orange. All other tags here, they are not using any of the ID, so the normal behavior is applied here. So for these two tags I also wanted to provide some properties. Let's say these two tags are having the same properties, so in that case we can make use of class. So we know that class is defined by using the dot character. Let's see, the name of class is my class, and here we can provide the properties. Let's say color, we want to provide here white only. Text align is also at center. Background color, let's say background color, now we want green. And now this class will be used by these two tags. So here you can provide attribute as class and the name of class, which is my class. Also for this paragraph tag, class, my class. Let's save this, open in browser. So see, for these two, one heading tag and paragraph tag, we are making use of this class. Color is white, text align is center, and background color is green. So in this way you can make use of ID and classes in HTML. Also one thing you can do here, if I am using the ID in this h1 tag, but let's say I have already defined your style attribute, one style attribute is also defined here, and here I have already provided background color gray. So what do you think, what will be the background color applied now? Because here we are saying that background color should be gray, but here we have also provided ID as my ID, and inside my ID the background color is orange. So let's check what color it will assign to h1 tag now. So see, it has applied gray color because we have explicitly provided here inside the tag the style attribute, so that's why it is applying the gray color. So if you provide in the tag the style attribute, the properties will be applied from that particular style attribute. What other things we can check in ID? The value of the ID attribute is case sensitive, and the ID name must contain at least one character, cannot start with a number, and must not contain white spaces. So the ID name should be at least one character. So here we have provided more than one character, and also it should not start with a number. If we start it with some number, let's say this is the name of ID, and if I use the name here, let's see whether we are getting the result. So see, we are not getting here any result. The gray color is we are getting because we have provided here the style background color gray, but the other properties like text align center is not happening. Also the color is not applied to white. So ID name should not start with any number, but it should have at least one character. Let's say A. Now we have provided A as name, and here the name should be replaced with A. If I try to save it and open in browser now, see the properties are applied now. It is aligned to center. Also the text is white. So that was all about the IDs. So that's it in this video. We will cover another topics in next video. Thank you for watching.